Right, after my engine rebuild, I've decided to change my, when did I fit these brake shoes? 1990s I think, and my front brake started grabbing a bit, so I've decided to put a new cable on, so I'm going to replace it with a vinyl cable, and got some Emgo brake shoes, so I'm going to shove them on, and I've also, which I'll do in the next videos, got engine sprocket, rear wheel sprocket, new chain, so I'll be putting them on, and I managed to get a 20 tooth engine sprocket, so that'll up the gear in the tooth because I've got a 19 on at the minute. So right, anyway, right, let's crack on and do my front brake shoes and brake cable. Right, I'm going to start off by removing the lever, locking it underneath, and obviously the screw in the top. Right, I've now got the pivot bolt out so I can remove the cable. And remove my lever. I think I've mentioned before I've got a little petal pipe clip around here, just behind the adjuster. Just like hopefully a fail safe. A little piece of lead in there. Pull that out. Open the clip a bit more. Just a little piece of lead. And obviously that'll stop that dropping back if it slips. So that's that. I'll have to get a new adjuster, I think. Right, that's the top one done. Right, for my front as usual, I've got my side stand on a block, which takes the bike almost upright, and I put my jack just under the frame there, and that way just get the front end up a bit more. That's it, go to the stop. Right, I have a cable tie here. No, I haven't. And I have a cable tie here, just holding up the fork leg. Just make sure the cable doesn't go into the steering stop. Right, that should be my cable loose. Oh no, there's another cable tie that's holding me wires on. Right, now it's loose. So that's the cable down. A little bit of noise, not me. Right, so I've got my cable out now. Right, just remove my adjuster plug. Now, hopefully, well, this noise won't happen too much, I don't think. I'll just take my camera off. Right, we've got a screw in there, I don't know whether you can see. It's quite awkward. I don't think that, I think it's the screw. Right, so the position, it's just in front of the fork leg here. And the other one is about that position on the fork leg. No, can't see that one. Anyway, there's a bit too much noise at the minute, so I'm going to have to knock off. There it is, there's the screw, just to say see half of it. Right, I'm going to unadjust them. Oh. Oh. Right, I'm in the screw, anti-clockwise. You definitely clicks and take it all the way off anti-clockwise. Go at the bottom one, same again. And anti-clockwise. All the way off. Lovely. Right. Right, as I've got my cable fully unadjusted and the brake shoes fully unadjusted, I can get space here on that nipple. And then of that, if I can get it, oh, I can pull out. I should have got a bent bit of wire. Right, as I have the cable off the handlebars, I've got loads of slack here, so I can now work and get the front, whatever you call it, cotted out. Oh, barrel nipple. Right, you pull the nipple out of the barrel, the cable nipple out of the barrel, and then that will pull to one side and slide off. And then there's two spacer washers. Basically that goes in like that, and then a washer on each side, like so. And then that, wind it up a bit, I can pull my cable out. Not on the same. Way out you bugger. Alright, hang on. Did we see what I did? No. Right, and with the front disconnected, nipple off, spring off, I can now slide my cable out. That's the cable. Right, I'm just having a quick compare. About the same. Now that's the original cable. So obviously it's thicker, and also the inner of the original cable has a plastic coating. The vinyl one doesn't. It might have a coating inside the bowden, but I'm not so sure. So anyway, that one's very stiff. And also I went for the one without the brake light switch. Yes, there's a big difference in the outer size of them cables. Yeah. Apart from that, everything was hunky-dory. Shove that in there. Get that down. Right. So I've got both them ends pulled right in. Cable squished up. Pull, pull, and just make sure them are the same. Right, so they look good. So that's ready to go on when I get round to it. Right, just pull out the other barrel nipple. And we'll have a look at them as I put them back on. So them are the bits I have. Spring, solid one, the recess, so they only go on one way, these, and so does that one, only goes on one way. That's a split one for the front, that's a solid one for the back, and the two washers go on the front. Right, I'm just going to let my front wheel touch the floor. It's just touching the floor there. Right, undo the race nut. Wash off and slacken my fork bottom nuts. I'm just going to take the closest ones in off. And then the two outside ones, I'm just going to leave them on temporary, although they're slack. Each one of these has a spring washer on it. Yeah, spring washer and a nut. Have them about finger tight-ish. Right, other side. Right, I'll just wind me wheel up a bit, turn the wheel round. And just load it till it touches again. Right, do the same with this. Oops, wrong end. They don't need to be too tight again, just tight enough to stop the wheel coming off. If you over tighten these, you can snap the collars. And the replacement ones you get, they're not as good a quality as the originals, like most things you buy nowadays. Not much yet. And washer, that's slack and that's slack. Right, I'm going to turn the wheel so it's straight. Jack it up a touch. And let it down a bit, just till it's resting. Right, as my tyres are a bit fat to go past my mounting brackets, I'm going to let the tyre down. I'll just remove the valve stem. And let the tyre down, put that somewhere safe. And again we'll take these last two nuts off, nuts and washers. Oops. Them two. It's them two. That's not rust, that's copper slip. Right, remove that cap. And keep these to the relevant fork leg. I always keep them a match pair. Right. To save me pulling my puds out. I now jack the bike off the wheel. Right. And with a bit of coaxing, dry, should come out the where the mud guard is. Halfway. Come on, you git. And there's the wheel out. Right. Change the brakes out. Oh. Right. Go brake plate. Right. Undo middle nut. Box spanner. There's not much difference, but anyway, here we go. There's a bit of difference, not a great deal. Right, easiest way to get them off. Go for this side first, not the adjuster side, that side, so. There's the shoes off. Bit different, obviously not much difference on the end. If I put them together like that. Oh shit, well, 1/16 of an inch off them. Not to put them back in. So that way adjust to that end. Let's see how the adjusters work. Just on a snail cam as a 10. They actually lift the centre pin up. Yeah. good. We'll adjust it. Obviously the adjusters want set and flat. Right. Can I get that in there? That's actually touching there. I don't want it touching, so I'm going to move it back to this dot. See if that makes any difference. Yes, it does. It's not touching there now. And the same with that one. I'm putting the short bit up towards the adjuster. Hope you can see this. Lovely. Brake shoes are on, all sorted. Nut on. I might have to hold this shaft still. Right, I just held the brake on, obviously, so I can tighten that. Right. A bit of oil wipe off, put it all back together again. Right, I'm going to go back in with the wheel. So, again, I'm just going to run it in, near enough, and then lower the bike onto the wheel to squash past here. Hopefully it'll drop on. So, I'm just undoing my jack, turn at a time. Should be about it. Right, that's about that. Right, I'll loosely put this cap on first. Literally just finger tight. Put the oh, what should I call that? On the back of the torque arm. That's nipped up. Just going on the other side. Do the same. This one on finger tight. Try and keep the gap the same back and front. Just put my valve back in. They're all loose for now. Knock it up a bit. Right, let's blow it up. Right. Now I usually blow the front up to about 20. 21, that'll do us. Wasn't a bad guess. Yes, we're in there. Just go to giving these a bit of a nip. From the back one, this front one, that back one, and that front one. That's the first little bit of a nip. Do the same on this. Bring that front one up because there's a bit more gap at the front than these at the back. So level there, right. Nip that one, that back one. And this front one. Then I'll go back out to this side and just give them a nipple proper back. I say they don't have to be enormously tight. And then nip up the brake plate. Looking good.